Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks Football and welcome to another video. And in this one, I'm going to talk about not only about the game itself, but the experience I had going into the game. Yes, for those who are unaware, I went to the game. And for those of you who are living under a rock, I posted some shorts, which some are fucking hilarious. I can't even laugh. Bro, Mignon, just get out. What was it? I think it was to Politano. Get out of here, man. You're dead. And he was awful, by the way. Again, nothing new. But regardless, yes, we're going to talk about AC Milan losing to Napoli 2-0. In an Italian Supercopa semi-final. Yes, the Napoli beat AC Milan. Yes, Conte beat Allegri. It happened. Yeah, Højlund actually won man of the match in that game as well. It happened. Anyway, all that, we're going to talk about it. Before we begin, though, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah, you're good wherever you are or wherever you are. Yeah, wherever you may be. Anyway, enough of me rambling. I say we get to business. And you know what? I'm going to get to business by, first of all, actually, let me talk about the experience. Let me talk about the experience first, and then we're going to talk about the game itself. So, experience. Hella traffic. So, I got there pretty late, actually, believe it or not. Do you want to know why? Because it was played in the same stadium and Nasr playing week in, week out. Not to throw shades at the Nasr, even though bun them. Yeah? Like, respectfully bun them. But, regardless, it was in King Saud University. Yeah? Jamiat Malik Saud. Anyone that knows about that university will know that there's bare parking lots. The parking lots are far away from the ground itself. Yes, Al-Awwal Park, which is based in that university, is far away from the parking lots. And there's multiple different parking lots. The earlier you get, the closer parking lot you're going to get towards the ground. And if you are VIP, you get the closest one. It's how it goes. It's how the cookie... I actually think, if I'm not mistaken, I actually think you can even park within the VIP area because there's like a mini parking lot there anyway. Right? That's where Ronaldo, his family parks and all that stuff. And so does anybody that's close to the players that play for a Nasr Park anyway. Regardless, that's just a side note. So basically, because of all that considered, I actually, and I'm focusing on the Arab Cup final at the same time as well before I leave my house. So it's like, yeah, basically, I'm struggling to find the parking. But I eventually find it, and I'm trying to walk all the way from where I parked to all the way to the ground. And at times, I was even jogging to get there. Yeah, I know you see me and I'm the stuff, but I can jog. Yeah, I've been going to the gym and that. Yeah, my conditioning has been getting better. Regardless, and I have a heart condition, imagine. But regardless, I get to the ground. Ticketing process was very quick, alhamdulillah. I got in there. Got to my seat as quickly as I can. Funny enough, once I entered the actual stadium or like the field section, like where you get your seats, etc., that's when Neres scored the opening goal. So I didn't really see the goal live in person. Neres' one. However, I did see Højlund's goal in person, right in front of my face. Right in front of my face, I saw that, as a matter of fact. So anyway, I get to my seat, and obviously, I'm sitting next to two, I believe they're from, was it India or Bangladesh? I don't remember where they were from. Two Milan fans. And then eventually I had to move my seat because apparently I was sitting in someone else's spot because the other guy was sitting in my spot, which he no longer sat in my spot. So I ended up sitting in mine for real now. Or then. And then, yeah, I'm sitting next to a family that's supporting Napoli, believe it or not. I couldn't even believe it. Yeah. So in the first half, I'm seeing the Napoli defenders in front of me. Second half, I'm seeing the Milan defenders in front of me. Which, by the way, in the second half, Mignon was pulling off some madness, bro. That brother was pulling off some madness. Yeah. Listen, I rate Mignon highly, but that brother was pulling bare madness. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. And by the way, I don't know if anyone rates Pavlovic. I know not Pavlovic, that's a Bayern. I'm talking about the Milan Pavlovic. Yeah, he's one of the center backs. But I actually thought watching him in person, the way he moves, I actually thought he was actually decent today. He was actually trying to protect the back line, makes things happen, etc., etc. You know what I mean? So big up to him. Even Tamori done his job at the back. And I'm talking second half strictly from what I saw right in front of my face. You know what I mean? So fair play to them too. But that De Winter brother, oh my, he's god awful, bro. That brother is, bro. He was even at fault for Højlund's goal, bro. Højlund said, "Get out my way, man. Get out my way, and I'm gonna score far post," and he did that. Yeah, قال انقلع بوريك يا ويلك لو تلمسني اوريك. Yeah, he's like, get out the way, bro. And he's like, move, get out the way, get out the way. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Højlund, bro. And that's why I titled it Højlund absolutely bullies Milan, bro, because he was bullying the back line. Yeah. This is not the Højlund of Man United. I'm not even joking. Generally, I didn't rate him like that, yeah. Yeah, I thought all he does is wrestles, bro. But clearly him wrestling in Italy works, which is crazy. Bro, because this guy, he just bullied everybody, bro. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Yeah. Neres as well was putting in a shift. Yeah. McTominay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. McTominay was okay. Nothing special. However, I do have to say, yeah, now I'm by the way, now I've transitioned to performance. I do have to say though, like there was this one chance he could have scored when Neres laid him off. I was like, brother, like, what are you doing, bro? If he actually scored, that would have been nice. But instead, he shoots it towards the upper deck of where we were. Crazy, crazy work. I may as well have gone out of Lowell Park. Maybe we might as well gone to Kingdom Tower. The way that shot was moving. I'll be real. But you know, now we're talking about performance. Let's go through the sofa score. Yeah, let's go through sofa score a little bit. But I'll ignore the I don't know how to get rid of those. But so in Milan's side, there was no what's his name? Leao. I don't know if he got hurt or what. Modric did come off the bench. I believe he came off the bench for this brother. Was it for this brother? Yeah, it was for and Jashar, which Jashar is pretty decent. I can't lie. He had a decent game. But yeah, that brother was absolutely dog shit. He held his own, and he kind of held his own, but could have done better for Neres' goal from what I saw in the replay. Or was it no, not even replay? I saw him on Twitter. I saw the goal on Twitter in halftime. Could have done much better. I can't lie. And even in the first goal, he was terrible trying to keep up with Hojlund. Oh my god, god awful. And he should have done better for the first goal as well. Yeah, Selimakers was all right. I actually thought Estopinian was very good. I thought he was better than Selimakers, so that rating ain't doing justice at all. That rating ain't doing justice at all, bro. I'll be so real. Yeah, I thought Estopinian held his own. I thought Pavlovic held his own. I thought Tamori held his own. And listen, Loftus-Cheek, I have to be real. Brother was hella rash today. Very rash. Very rash. From what I saw today, very rash. I couldn't, bro. I don't remember who he tackled, but he absolutely obliterated somebody at one point. It needs to calma, buddy. Calma, mate. Calm, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he's English. That's why I'm saying that. You know what I mean? And these two brothers, listen, they see this brother. Bayern München was linked with this guy, and I said I didn't mind as long as he's like extra piece, backup, blah blah blah. Bro, that performance, I'm actually glad we didn't get him. Oh my. This guy got bullied by Rahmani, Juan Jesus, Di Lorenzo, bro. Him and Pulisic. They got absolutely obliterated by these men. No joke, bro. Absolutely bullied. At one point, even by Spinazzola, because Spinazzola would drop back as well. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, even Lobotka would help the back line. Bro, Milan today as a whole played brilliant. Yeah, they defend as a team, and then they'd contribute in starting counterattacks, and guys like Højlund, Neres, etc. would benefit. Even Lang, when he come off the bench, was trying to help out. But to be fair, Lang didn't have the best game when he come on. I'll be so real. But yeah, and these brothers on the bench, they held their own. But talking about the starting 11, like this bro, I didn't see much of. I'll be so honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't see much of. I didn't notice him. But I noticed him. I noticed him. I noticed these brothers. Yeah, he's one I didn't notice. For me, he was the worst Napoli player because I didn't really notice him. Not gonna lie to you guys. But to be real, everybody in Napoli under Conte, well, it's all about the money. Yeah, and I made that troll on that joke on the short, and I said that to Lee Gunner, and he laughed it off. Yeah, and he was doing the watch up. Big up to Lee Gunner. Go check Lee reacts and Lee Gunner. But yeah, basically, yeah, man, they held it. Well, actually, never mind. There's one player that was dog shit. How the fuck did he get a good rating? He's shit. You know what, Gianni? I hope you're watching, bro. I agree with you. Everything you said about this brother, he's ass. All he does, he cuts inside and fails. He literally tries to cut in and out and fails every single time. His decision making is tapped. It's tapped, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna. When Mignon hit that brother, I was laughing my ass off. And to be honest, I'm actually shocked. I'm shocked. This brother, not this brother. Sorry, I meant this brother. I'm shocked he didn't get a red card. I swear down, bro. How did he not get a red card for that? It's crazy. It's asinine to me. Ridiculous, bro. Yeah, right in front of my face. You know what? I surely can't be getting copyright, right? Because it's on my own camera. Let me show you the incident. I'm going to show you the incident, and you tell me if that's a red or not. Yeah, I recorded that myself. If this is given copyright, you guys are ridiculous, YouTube. I swear down. Let me show y'all. Where was it? Was it this one? Oh, honey. Wait. Bro, we're going to find it, man. Look, it's crazy. Now, bro, it's crazy. Was it this one? What? Yeah, I'm me. Aywa? Huh? Look. Huh? I found it. Look. Oh, why the fuck is it? Oh. Okay, there you go. I hate when this phone's like this. Look. How the fuck is that not a red card? How the fuck is that not a red card? Oh. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Man, get out of here. What? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? That's a red card, man. That's a red card, bro. I don't know how that's not a red card, man. Ridiculous. It's mad. Absolutely mad, bro. Mad. But yeah, in general, Napoli done very well as a whole. Defended well, hit the counter-attack very well, hurt Milan where they needed to hurt them. And with Milan, they just couldn't figure out Napoli. Yeah, these brothers, they need a striker. What happened to Santi Jimenez? Where was Rafael Leao? Was he injured? God, I mean, yeah, and then in terms of subs, I mean, for them, I mean, to be honest, they all done all right. To be fair, I thought he was a mid. For how much he's rated, he was pretty mid. Let's not lie, he was. Yeah, he was mid. He was decent, to be fair. He was decent, this Miguel Gutierrez brother. Lorenzo Luca, held his own a little bit. This Vergara brother, all right. The thing is, this brother came on late. Came on pretty late as well. You know what I mean? Even he came on late, but you saw something at least from him. That brother, he come on 78th minute. I mean, yeah, for Politano, I mean, is what it is, man. But with Milan, Fofana come on. I didn't notice him at all. I'll be so honest. I actually thought when he came on, he tried making things happen in midfield. But obviously didn't go to plan. I will say, though, he got involved in some big fight at mid-game, which was jokes. Him trying to hold... Who was it? Was he choking? That was it. Who was it? I don't remember who it was. It wasn't that clear to me. But he held on to somebody, and it ended up being a big fight. Crazy. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And this what's his name? Atekame or Atekam? I don't say Atekame. I don't know how you say his name. I'm very sorry. But yeah, good thing he come on for Deventer because Deventer was ass. Dog shit, bro. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Milan just literally dominated. That's not Milan. Napoli dominated Milan in every aspect. And yeah, they reap the rewards. Simple as that. And to be fair, Højlund man of the match is actually a fair shout. I can't believe I'm saying that. It was actually deserved. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna end it here. You know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are. Take care. Peace out.